Hey, SeaWolves fans, it's time for the William T. Spaeder Series Preview, the first Series Preview of the 2023 season. Greg Gagne alongside Sam Lebowitz. And Sam, first let's talk about the series that just happened. SeaWolves and Akron Rubber Ducks. SeaWolves went down there, took 2 of 3, and I think the big key in that series was the starting pitching flat out dominant for the SeaWolves.
Well, the SeaWolves went with 3 top 30 prospects in those first 3 games. They had Wilmer Flores, 4 scoreless innings in the opening game. Then you had Brant Herter, 4 scoreless innings in game 2. Are you noticing a trend?
A little bit of a trend.
4 scoreless, not just 4 scoreless innings for Ty Madden, but he had probably the outstanding performance of that series. 4 hitless innings, 10 strikeouts, including the first 6 batters of that game. Only 1 ball put in play against Ty Madden in those 4 frames, and that was the final out of the 3rd inning. Yeah,
and then the opening night starter at UPMC Park tomorrow night will be Sawyer Gipson-Long, who we saw in a little bit of a truncated role coming in a piggyback role, but he looks solid too.
Yeah, he was helped out by some defense. SeaWolves in that series, they turned 5 double plays, 4 of them in that opening night matchup in Akron, including 2 behind Sawyer Gipson-Long. Defenses look sparkling.
Offensively for the SeaWolves, a little bit of a slow start out of the gate, but the temperature started to heat up a little bit on Saturday night, and it seemed like the offense started to click a little more. What have you seen out of the Erie offense that is encouraging to this point?
Well, I think that the at-bats have been better, especially in that 3rd game of that series. The approach certainly looks better. I mean, Trey Cruz is stand out from that one. He had 3 hits, including 2 doubles, both off the wall. So even though the SeaWolves failed to hit a home run in the series, by the way, the first series that they won since 2019 in which they did not hit a home run, you saw kind of some results starting to work in their favor. The at-bats were better, and the approach was certainly better.
Another guy we should focus on is Colt Keith. He just cracked the top 100 prospect list in Major League Baseball. He's a guy that are a lot of eyes on Colt coming into this season. Third base is wide open in the future for the Tigers, and I think that we are starting to see a young star develop in Colt.
Oh, he's a guy who can flat out hit. I think that's pretty clear if you watch him take batting practice. Really, really pretty left-handed swing. He's got power. He hits line drives all over the field. His first double-A hit, 3-run double into the opposite field gap on opening night. Cleared the bases, big hit in that one, and he's looked really solid. I mean, only 2 for 12 so far. But you talk about the approach in all 3 games, he's taken really, really quality at-bats. And for a guy who's been in Double-A for less than a week, he already looks like he knows what he's doing at this level.
Absolutely. Let's turn our attentions to the Altoona Curve. Always a fun divisional matchup. Tigers, Pirates affiliates, and it seems like they're always evenly matched games, and they're always fun games. And Altoona has had trouble winning at this ballpark in the past, but they have a pretty good squad again.
Yeah, and I'm excited to see what they bring to the table. As someone who wasn't here last year, I think SeaWolves fans will recognize some familiar faces on this Altoona roster, including some of the more highly touted prospects. Their top 2 rated guys, Henry Davis, the catcher, former 1st overall pick in 2021, Leo Peguero, a guy who can kind of play all around the infield, shortstop by trade, guy who got big league time with the Pirates last season. Both guys that the Pirates, they think very, very highly of. They think the world of them, and they're back with this Altoona roster. Going to be fun to see them.
Well, it is opening week here at UPMC Park. Opening night is tomorrow night, 6:05 on the first pitch. Make sure you get here by 5:30 as we unveil the 2022 Southwest Division Championship banner. That's going to be a fun night tomorrow night. Wednesday is Howl at the noon, 12:35 first pitch. You can take advantage of an all-you-can-eat Smith's Hot Dog and Sausage Buffet in the Stadium Club for only $30. And then we're looking at 70s and sunny and $2 beers on $2 Thursday. It's the debut of the Howling Dead. It'll be your first $2 Thursday. And generally speaking, when it's cold in April, those are even still big crowds then. It should be a really fun night with 70s and sunny there. $2 Smith's Hot Dogs, Pepsi fountain drinks, popcorn, and select domestic drafts, only $2 each. Should be a fun week. The weather looks phenomenal for UPMC Park as the SeaWolves kick off the 2023 season right here tomorrow night. And this has been the William T. Spaeder Series Preview. William T. Spaeder is a comprehensive mechanical contractor that does work in plumbing, HVAC, fire protection, process piping, and water treatment. They do 24/7 service and repair for both commercial establishments and residential homes. Head on over to WMTSpader.com for more information.